Yeah, what's up? What's up, Max? How's it going, brother? I'm a little early today because of Thanksgiving, and not everybody in my family's awake, so I'm gonna stream early today. Let me ping the Discord. There we go. Alright, what's up, everybody? It said morning even though it's night. Yeah, I mean, it's just a time zone thing, I guess. Shit. Yo, what's up, Legend? I have the skeleton horse on, bro. From yesterday. We were doing our revolt in the hub 1 for or whatever, and we were all wearing skeleton horses. So funny. Honestly, I am really excited to see what the event is, but I'm still a believer Cole would have been better. Cole would have been better than this fake mayor. No lapis. What's up, Sam? I'm pretty proud of yesterday's video. Did anybody in chat actually watch that video, like, fully? Because, like, I don't know, I kind of like that style of video with the music, you know, with some B-roll footage. And, you know, I might need to put some more, like, you didn't like it? Yeah, alright. I don't really know. Looked good. Okay, but, I mean, you already knew all the information, and, oh, I did? Oh, okay. The thing is, like, you already knew all the information, though, so it wouldn't have helped you as much. That's the only issue. I think for people who, like, already knew the information, it's, like, whatever, but for people who didn't know about it, I think it could be a good video. And I also posted it at a weird time, so I probably could have capitalized more off of, like, posting at a better time, but I kind of wanted to get it out. I'm gonna forge my relic, bro, I'm telling you. I disliked it. Thank you so much, appreciate you, my king. I actually need to get some mining done, because I'm getting passed by my guild and glaciate collection today. What is happening with skytills right now? The great skytills ratting in 2025. If you start a profile, rush mining, just get hard on Mountain 7, then powder mining, you took the words out of my mouth. You have a big lead? No, I don't. Ugnis is close. Like 2 mil off. Maybe a little less than 2 mil. Probably top 3. You probably are. I mean, probably are. Past J-Shaft. J-Shaft doesn't play the game anymore, so that's like passing somebody in a marathon that, like, their legs, like, got shot mid-marathon. Yeah, I mean, they like, he does, but, like, he doesn't, like, mineshaft mine anymore. Really? Thought he didn't even play. He was just capping in his rap. Oops. I think I got Devon before my max relic of power. Yeah, it's worth to do nucleus runs. I think nucleus runs are always profit. I don't know if they're not. Dude, honestly, and I think if you were smart, you would invest in precursor parts anyway right now. I think there could be a recipe with if ore is actually a precursor. There could be a new precursor recipe or something like that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to look into. Yeah, but nuke runs are always profit. It's just people tell me that nuke runs are going to be better than just doing for hard amount XP when they're not better for hard amount XP. They're not. It's not cooking. HTN skyblock player. Bro, I get leaner. I'm gonna ascend, bro, trust. What pack are you using? I'm using Riviera by Kina. Thoughts on peptides? I don't know about peptides. I don't think you need peptides. I think you could just hop on Accutane and probably be fine. I just don't want to hop on Accutane, so I'm just gonna cope forever. Yeah, I think there's one in Mining Coal that makes everything dark. Just look in useful texture packs V2 in Mining Coal. Too good to be true? Yeah, and there's not a lot of studies on them. I think it's better, like, BP is really just get really lean, take care of your skin, and have a good diet. Get a lot of potassium. You don't really need to hop on peptides or anything like that. Accutane could be considered, like, a drug, though. Much Soulflow? I'm probably running low on Soulflow. But BP is true to an extent. So people are like pushing some of it though. Like you don't need to hop on peptides to ascend. You could probably hop on low test to like look a little more muscular, and I don't know the effects of that though, so I wouldn't recommend it. You could probably achieve most of like Clav's physique, and he's like one of the big BP nerds, like is so achievable. Natty, it's like unbelievable. That shit is so achievable. That shit is one, like, lean bulk, and you're there. No, some of his facial structures, probably not, but, like, it gets to a point where it's, like, uncanny. How do I ascend? Have a good diet, like, go on a cut. Like 10% body fat. Have a clean diet, you know, don't have too much sodium. Sodium is important, but too much of it is bad. You know, make sure you're getting potassium in, drink a lot of water. You know, you can have sugar, just like limit it. Sodium is a tough mod. True. It is tough. Lots of creators that help you ascend. I think the BP edits are like interesting. I'm doing good, Rody. How are you? I've actually I don't think I've ever drank coconut water. I was on the body light armor. What the fuck am I saying? I was on a body armor light kind of trend, but they get expensive. But I'm pretty sure coconut water is just as expensive. Sound pack, Spiff made them. If you look up SPFD on Modrinth in the texture packs section, you'll find it. Prime is good. I make like 40, 50 mil just from the gems. Oh, there was another corpse. Oops. Oh, bro, I'm throwing. God pot for 9 minutes. Why don't you use gemstone portion? Isn't it more pristine in the calculations? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Kiwis, dude. I need to start eating more fruit. I might like buy some frozen fruit. I think Start eating more of it. It's meta. Pristine drops also calculated with mining fortune. Yeah, you try to maximize both pristine and fortune. Always. Yeah, the umbrella. The umbrella is pretty useless though. It's not a natural mining thing. Yeah. I agree. Low key, sometimes when I don't have any carbs after work, when I go to the gym, I'll eat like candy. Like if you eat like vegan candy, there's some good carbs in vegan candy, especially like sour strips or like some of the other stuff. You shouldn't spam that though. That's bad for your skin, which is why I have shitty skin. Wouldn't more gemstone fortune give you more mining fortune? Yeah, it's one in the same. It's just classified differently. Like your gemstone fortune will only give you fortune for gemstones, like that. So. Like you're not gonna get ore fortune, and it's gonna help you with gemstone. Still using HSM? Yeah, absolutely. Every stream, every day, never won't. If you watch the video where I talk about my mods, the actual mod creator Ricardo talks about how it's literally the same code used in like 1.21 Minecraft. No, my coal route is not available because it's dog water. I recommend you just make your own. It's not very difficult. Find a coal vein, mark it, find a close coal vein, mark it, and then, you know. Me too. I love HSM too. Don't drill every time shafts. I make like 15 mil an hour. I don't know how that's possible. You should be making at least 30 with bare minimum with just mining the gems. Are you doing gems or umber? Because if you're not, if you're doing like something else, you're doing something wrong. Like, could you like tell me what you do to mine? Because I'm a little confused personally. I didn't mean to do that. That's awful. There's no way you're only making that. What's up, Absurd Leaf? Ruby mining beat diamond mining, NPC price. Probably. I think Ruby has been better than diamond for a while. I like the foraging update. I didn't like the attributes. I only mine Jasper. A lot of people will argue saying they do other stuff, but I think Jasper is the only thing that's worth it. If you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a max setup, you might want to mine other gems because you need to be making coins. But it's worth it. If you mine like shit shafts, you're gonna make shit money. If you're hypermax, just mine Jasper. Handle's still 700 mil. I have no idea. I've been told Hyperion is not that good anymore. So, whatever's more worth it. Like if Jade's like dead for some reason, sell it to NPC. But I don't think Jade will ever drop below NPC prices. Or below. Yeah, you know what I mean. Jade will never, because it's a mining thing. Yeah, I don't really like the fusion machine. It's too much work. Yeah, I have a guide for shaft mining. No plug or anything, I just made a video about spawning. So maybe you're spawning incorrectly. Maybe you're, and then I have an updated shaft guide video. Not really a guide, but an updated shaft video that I posted a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I love it. I've loved Skyblock. Skyblock has always been good. You just get burnt out when you play it too much for too long, which is why I quit. But you just have to pace yourself. It's always been a good game. You just have to pace yourself. Find something that you enjoy. Pace yourself. Play it when you want. Have fun. Don't don't let people tell you what to do. If you are actively searching for advice, listen to the advice. But if you want to play and have a good time, good genuine time, just play how you want to play. Don't listen to anybody. Least favorite type of mining has to go to any diamond mining. Hella addicted. Yeah, I limit myself to it. Oh, like maximum 4 hours a day. I will never go over like that. I try not to. Dillo mining was peak. What are you talking about? Sludge. Well, sludge is just OP, which is why I tell people to do it. Simple and chilling. Yeah, man. That's all it is. It's simple, chill. The vibes are good. I love it. It's awesome. And I get to make YouTube videos talking about mining, which is just amazing. No, I'm on 1.8. My mod configs are in like 2 videos ago that I posted. It can be repetitive, but if you get bored, just take a break. Whenever you find time and you feel happy playing, you should. I'm told not to dillo mine because it's not meta anymore. Probably why people tell you not to do it. It's not good. 1.8 is only better for gems, but oh my god, I hate this game. 1.8 is only better for gems because of glass sync not being updated, and just the fact that glass is really annoying on 1.21. Yeah, listen to audiobooks. I was listening to some audiobooks as well. You could listen to podcasts, you could listen to YouTube videos. Yeah, I know, Spiff made them for me. Well, he didn't make them for me, but he made them. Real. You play dungeons? No, I really, if you were in my chat actively, you would know this is all I do in game. This is the only thing I've ever done on my streams for the last 6 months. I mean, I took a 2-month break, but 4 months of gameplay has just been this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Do you like dungeons? No, not really. If I could do anything else in the game, it'd probably be a Diana. I would say my commentary carries the gameplay. I mean, obviously, like, the gameplay is smooth and nice and enjoys, but, like, to stream, you gotta have some commentary, obviously, or people aren't gonna be watching. If I just sat here and quiet, I mean, I might have, like, 10 or 15 viewers, but if I gotta chat, you know? You gotta be a chatter. I need to really just turn this off. It's fucking annoying. Because it's just wasting me. Where's the messy bed? This angle's better because the lighting isn't so fucked. If you were watching the stream yesterday, you would know the lighting was just fucked. Mining so clean, it looks like you're scripting. I'm not. But I appreciate the compliment. It's worse because of no bed. I know. In the video, like, I need to wait to get a better camera. How often do you stream? Every day besides Sunday. I might not stream this Sunday, though, because I don't think the Bengals are going to play. Or maybe I'll stream Sunday. The Bengals might not play Sunday, so I might actually stream. Bot mining, bro. Grind never stops. I like streaming, and I only stream like 2 hours a day, so it's really not that bad. I can find time for that. If I can find 3 hours for the gym some days, like, I can find 2 hours to do this. And 3 hours is mostly just cardio, by the way. You played FPS before? Yeah, man. The FPS is probably why I'm, like, so good at aimer. I played OS, I played a lot of FPS games. I played Valorant. I got, like, before Ascendant was added, I got, like, Diamond 2 in Valorant. Played CS, I played all those games. Is there Ruby better spawn than Jade? There's just not an abundance of Ruby for it to be meta. The way you get, there's a Ruby vein down here, which it's hard to get to do anything, so we just go to the second one. Peaked MO3. I probably could have if I 5-stacked. That was a big problem with Valorant. It was a 5-stack game. And I don't like 5-stacking. Or you could have, like, 3-stacked, but I solo queued to Diamond 2. Yes, I only mine Jasper. Racists on my team. Yeah, that was a big problem, too. How'd you do in CS? I wasn't really that good at CS, I'm gonna be honest. CS was too techy for me to understand. You have to use your brain too much, which is just not something I want to do. Valorant was like, you throw flash, you kill person. And CSGO was like, you throw smoke in specific angle, and you peek, you know? My PC specs is like a 3060 and an i5. I get the joke now, I just wasn't paying attention. What's up, Obe? We're getting pretty close to 100 mil glacier powder. Are you going to farming or mining? Definitely mining. But maybe when the garden update drops, maybe you can go into farming if it's interesting. I don't know. Gamble Vangs? I don't know. I kind of want to save my coins. What's your gemstone collection looking like? We're almost at 1.4 bill. Kind of shit. We're aiming for 2 bill by the end of the year, and then probably 10 bill by the end of next year. Third Devon Drill? Yep, third Devon Drill, second Pendant. Chimera 5 Gauntlet, stuff like that. Oh, you'd have like 5 bill? Well, I don't get to mine gemstones that much anyway, because just now I have a high gemstone collection because gemstone spawning is meta, but I used to just mine mithril, so that's why I didn't. That's very true. Everybody knows about skyblock because everybody played Hypixel at one point, but nobody really plays it anymore. The locket funded the racist helmet. The racing helmet, sorry. That's not what I meant to say. Unlucky. Just kind of dead? Yeah. It's kind of dead. He didn't show me the calculations, but the blue cheese would still be meta because of spawning. Because I also spawn with my lustrous drill. So I would need another drill anyway. Yeah, I mean, it was just because of Technoblade. Everybody knew Skyblock. Now, sadly, he's no longer here. And we don't really have a figure that's as popular as that. New mayor's not elected until tomorrow at like 10 o'clock. Where is this corpse at? Is it back here? I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave the lobby. Yeah, I mean, it's sadly the truth. Someone new needs to come up in the rendered refraction comeback. He's just done like 3 streams ever since. He hasn't uploaded a video or anything. He thinks he's gonna win the player election? Honestly, I hope they don't really do a player election. I think it would be better if they just go for lore stuff, and then they just have everybody fighting instead of like player elections. But sadly, it would have to either be like, if we're thinking like logically, it would be Future, Duralius, 30, and if Refraction decides to come back and play, those would be the candidates probably. Not sadly, but that would just be what it was. But if Duralius is actually like gonna continue like RPing against or with Aura, Swavy's good as well. Honestly, I don't really like Swavy, but I don't know why he would join the resistance of elections. Maybe he would be more of like a helping Aura. Or Candy Pat too, as well, I guess. Candy Pat is actually like part of the RP. Interests? I feel like interest is his own kind of thing. I don't think he would want, I mean, he might, I guess. Interest just feels like a completely different kind of person. The rich people are the biggest Aura haters. Nah, the people who like making money are. I'm an Aura hater because I don't want to like have to share my shit with people who don't deserve it. Powliner? I don't know. Powliner doesn't really... I guess that's the same thing with Refraction. Interest is just like He is a skyblock YouTuber, but he doesn't feel like he's a skyblock YouTuber, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna expand on that because wouldn't know how to, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. I think he still plays the game. I would assume he does. He just doesn't upload as much. I mean, he never uploads. He takes like 5 months to upload one video, which is fine. Because his videos are like high quality. He's probably doing a Kudra video, because I think he was playing Kudra. Yeah. Virus still play? Yeah, he still plays, but he doesn't really like the game very much. How much money have I made from mining? Probably like 25 bill in total. I just gave away a bunch of coins, and inflation and stuff, but raw coins probably like 25 bill. Use peak. 30 virus is just like the NPC content to me. 30 virus is just like rage train kind of viewer talking about you in mining gold general. Everybody's always talking about me in mining gold general. Talking shit. Peak. I don't think 30 virus is inherently bad. I just think that his content is more focused towards like the NPC section of Skyblock, which is completely fine. That's probably better and makes him more money. I just feel like I would rather make content how I like it instead of like trying to appeal to everybody. Tandio Mago, I don't know. I tried to get Tandio to fix Filet of Fortune, and he said he would, but he hasn't done it yet. I'm really hoping they drop the big patch. They need to drop like a massive patch, like fixing every single bug that's in the game right now. Every known one. This guy's mithril spawning. But he does not know. Dragoon. Dragoon doesn't even play Skyblock anymore, really. Playside Lake. I really hope that shit drops because I really want to make content about it. He recently made a vid? Yeah, he made a foraging video, I think. Dude, I would play the game so much when Glacial Lake dropped. But I don't think it's coming till 2026. Like later, probably. Yeah, you should forge gemstones. Definitely. What I would do is I would forge like tungsten and or umber. In the meantime, have like perfects on your gauntlet, kill like the glacial mobs, and like if you get a like crystal, just forge whatever crystal it is if it's profitable, like onyx, peridot, stuff like that. 1.8 is the answer for right now, but when glass ink is fixed, then I can play on 1.21. I guess that's what I'll do. In reality, 1.21 is the answer because it'll allow more content in the future. And I found my route by watching the stream. I don't really like farming, so that wouldn't really matter to me. What you make per hour? Is it about the coins you make per hour or the fun you experience along the way? Yeah, I'm wrong. I have no idea. I don't farm. Miss Sand in the Dungeon Hub? Yeah, that's where you would pay to get your carries. Went straight for 3 hours and got 190-ish tunnels and no vanguards. But I mean, vanguards is one out of the 3 rare. rare drafts. 1.8 is better because it's better for gemstones, because on 1.21 gemstones suck. Get scammed, yeah, literally. That's what it was. Get scammed on at sand. Where's this? Oh, I got it. Both. I don't know, man. You should just, like, me telling you how much money I'm gonna make is just not gonna, like, correlate whatever to what you're gonna make per hour. I think you should just try all the methods and see what works for you and makes the most money. Objectively, coal and Jasper grotto mining is the most amount of money you can make in the game. Coal being the best. But you might not be skilled enough to do coal because of ping and skill. So you might need to try something else. Like, I can tell you I make 60 mil an hour from shafting, but you won't. Thoughts on attributes? I don't really like attributes. I like the old system. But I think it helped progress the game, and it'll probably be better for the future. Do I mine Ruby for content? Or for contests? I just kind of like Ruby. And you get to break more blocks with Ruby, so technically you're getting more collection out of it, I think. That's the only reason why it's beneficial. Actually, like losing money per hour by mining Ruby. Coal needs skill? Yeah. Everything in this game needs skill besides farming. And unless you count like pests, but that's not really what I'm trying to talk about. Speaking of Ruby, yeah, well, because I was mining it. What's your favorite best moment in skyblock? I don't know, man. I've had a couple. I think I was at school when the Dante event happened, and I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. My favorite moment was probably buying the racing helmet so far. That was awesome. No KB shards. I mean, that was like the whole point of this helmet. But I understand what you're saying. I think there's good and bad in the attributes, for sure. I think they could have went on it a little better though. How to get racing helmet? Buy in the Shen's auction or buy it off the auction house. Hello? Nice, man. You're almost ready for powder grounding, brother. It's a little windy outside. Server's lagging too. Fastest way to get glacier powder, if you want to pay for it, either Vanguard's tungsten and umber keys, or the scrap. But if you want to get it for free, just open Lapis corpses and do commissions. Alloy. I mean that locket drop was pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That was fun. And I kind of overplayed the reaction a little bit, but like it was still fun. What GPU are you using? 3060. I was thinking about upgrading, but I'm gonna wait. Honestly, even if I wait even longer, I think that AI is just gonna get even more outrageous, and people are gonna keep buying that shit up. Did 4 mil meth. About I know what he's saying. Mithril powder is like the easiest thing to get now. If anything, the hardest is probably gemstone. I have no idea. Why are we using caps? Like, nah, I'm trolling. Why are we screaming at me? I have no idea which one it is. I bought a pre-build back like 4 or 5 years ago. I think I can check in here, can I? It doesn't tell me what it is. It just says 3060. Yeah, Mithril powder is just doing events. That's all it is. Glacier powder suck. Glacier powder was like one of the easier powders to do. What? What? Shaft mining to grottos. Probably a good idea. Gonna give me a 3060? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's been running really well for me as well. Yeah, Gormand is so broken. People in my chat keep complaining about Mithril powder, but they don't realize that it's literally the easiest thing in the game now. Mithril is the easiest powder to get. If you're starting a fresh account, you can get max Mithril powder from Heart of the Mountain 0 to 7 by just grinding that day. Literally, you can get Heart of the Mountain 7 one day, get max Mithril powder, and then start going to Gem. Gem takes like max 11 hours, 11, 12. And then you just, with all the money you've made, get a good enough setup to do Glaciite. Glaciite will take like 10, 11 hours maybe. And then you're done. Just max Mithril. You only need like 12.5 mil for max, I think. Really not that bad. You get that in like 20 events. Yeah. I mean, I had already done my max Mithril. I hate this fucking shaft so much. It sucks. It's like the worst shaft in the game. Topaz is just trash. I'm just gonna leave. I know exactly where it was. I'm still just gonna leave because I don't even want to deal with it. What? That is just not where I TP'd. Yeah. Honest, all of the Mithril powder events are good. Genuinely, all of them are good. There is no reason not to do any of them if you don't have max powder. And when you're going from 0 to 7 harder than that, like, you should just get max Mithril powder. Deadass. How did that not break? The server's a little laggy. I would say Glaciite and Gemstone are pretty equal. I am that party pooper, by the way. Takes so long? Not really. If you do comms and lapis corpses, it shouldn't take you that long. These two, I may as well just do this. I need to low-key put perfects on my gauntlet. That might be the next thing I do. Because I need to start forging. If I forged, like, actual stuff, like, I would actually be at, like, 20 bill net right now instead of 13. Forging is just so OP, bro. I'm telling you. If you're not using your forge, you're missing out on so much money. Good mining fortune. Probably like 2k plus at least. Actually make good money. Yeah, it's like free money. I do remember Skylimo. Probably the one up here. It's always this one. Nope. I don't know then. Where could we be? Oh, where, oh, where? Where, oh, where could the corp... It's always this one. Yeah, but the forge is just free money, man. If you're not using it 24/7, you're losing out on hella bread. Especially, like, if you're actively playing and you can use a perfect gauntlet to lower the times. And just put more shit in the forge. It's really good for, like, Umber. because it's so fast that if you use Gauntlet, you could just like finish it like in 30 minutes. Best thing to forge is really whatever the bot tells you to do. There's a bot in Discord that you can like test it all out. I would put Umber, and then whatever crystals I get in shafts. Yeah, it's just re-mining. Are you mining? Yes, I am mining. I am mining. You reading this? What do you mean, am I reading this? I read every message, I might just not reply to you. If it's something I just don't want to say out loud, or it's just meaningless. What does Gauntlet do? Basically what the ability does, there's a bunch of perfects, like if you have max perfects, 0.5 seconds per perfect gemstone, so every time you kill one mob, you get 2.5 seconds off of your forge. Each shaft is guaranteed 10 mobs, so 25 seconds per shaft. You spawn 50 shafts an hour, 2.5 times 50. I am live streaming, yes. Voting Aura, no. We lost 5 mining fiestas and forge time because of Aura. That's why we don't like Aura. Enchanted Clock? I mean, it would probably take a while for itself to pay back. Maybe if you have minions, it'd be good. Like, if you have Infernos, it's probably good. Using a drill. You tell me, brother. 8.5 minutes? Yeah, but the thing is, Refined Umber takes 60 minutes. So you're taking a lot of time. That's more than, that's like 1/5 almost of the time. It's good. It is good. It would add up. So 1.5 or 1.5 less time for your next 500 mining hours. I mean, just you're getting to forge basically 25% more stuff. Like, that's just meta. Why wouldn't you want that? Probably just up here. Nope. It's up. It's literally that one, and I'm really sad that I have to go all the way back up here. Gemstone powder, do I need to start doing glaciite commons? I recommend everybody to just max out the glaciite powder that you're supposed to get for skyblock XP, because by then you should have enough money to max out a Devon set and a drill 6x5. Yeah, the only problem is, like, I would just kill the mobs in your way, so it would not be meta. No, I'm not gonna do nucleus runs. I was going to, but when I did like the first 5, I got bored. That was the reason they're still in life. Relic of Power, then do it, brother. What's stopping you? Yourself? I love people who like mess up the route for no reason instead of finding new lobbies, like El Aura. Can I find like 5 gallon win? I'm working on it. It's not the most important thing that I have to get right now, though. 5 leaping sword. I plan on it. Unironically. Probably wait till a Diana for that, though. Unironically plan on it. After that, I'll probably start buying stuff for Diana. And then, like, switching up Diana and mining streams. You think that for that gold res? Exactly, bro. Skyblock is just a game with infinite possibilities, really. You can do whatever you want. So the only thing is my magic power will be bad because I'm not gonna do any of the requirement stuff. Like, if there's a requirement to get magic power, I'm not gonna do that because that's just, I don't want to do anything with requirements. I just want to be able to buy stuff with coins. I think this guy's taking it. I don't know why that Iron Man player shaft mining though. Maybe he needs crystals. Is my camera blurry? No, it's not. Colwait does that. Nope. All I do is mine. I plan on doing Diana in the future though. Because Diana is a mayor that you can do with just buying materials now, which is so much nicer than what it was. Compared to, you know, you had to buy, you needed a Claymore, you needed a G-Drag, now it's just, you need the stuff. You just buy it off the edge. You don't need the requirements anymore, you just do it, which is just ideal for me. I hate having to grind requirements for items. It's just annoying. I just want to be able to play. Hello? You Sky any? Yeah. Thanks, Hayden. You as well. Yes, I do have a Hep Relic. I need one on my skater though. That's probably going to be the next purchase. Kaim is 55 mil. Yeah, it dropped to like 48 though. Skyani an FPS destroyer? Not that I've noticed. Skyani has really good perks like the Picobulus thing in the middle of my screen, which is very helpful to me because it's completely accurate. Oh, did I not pity? How did I not pity there? What the fuck? I'm gonna switch to 1.8. 1.8 is only good for what I do, pretty much. Or if you do MF gems or any type of gems. Yeah, Chimera's cool, man. Really, just upgrading meaningless enchants on my mining gear just makes me happy, like, for some reason. I just want to keep upgrading stuff. It just makes me happy. It's just the most fun thing to do in the game for me. Which is why Skyblock is such a good game, because you could deadass do whatever you want. No one's forcing you to do anything. You could just play, for real. How do I get the willpower? You just gotta find it. And honestly, if you don't have the willpower, I think psychologically that means that you don't want to do that skill. So I think you should just go do something else. You allergic to Twitch? I'm on Twitch right now. You think of Aura? I don't really like Aura because they took away a coal that I could have potentially made like billions of coins off of. And I could have upgraded my mining setup even more. So, fuck you, Aura. To reading Twitch chat? Yeah, I don't really read it because, I don't know, I don't want to. Maybe I'll pull it up. I don't have that plugin that lets you like see both. I need that, by the way. See both chats at the same time. I should. I don't know how to do that. Somebody would have to send that to me. Motherfucking. Honestly, you keep swapping at the start of the mine shafts because I can get 500 speed. 500 speed, last time I checked, is better than 400 speed, allegedly. That is what my math teacher told me. Change the cam position. Do you guys like the new cam position? I kind of like it. What do you keep swapping? What do you mean swapping? I don't swap anything. I just swap the helmets. Miss the messy bed. Yeah, the lighting just looks bad. That's the only reason I swapped it. I have to. The lighting was ruining the video's quality. know, bad lighting is not meta. I like the angle too. How do I become nonchalant? It's in the blood. Alright, I'll pull Twitch chat up, I guess. I only have one viewer on Twitch chat. That is why I don't. Oops. I have one viewer on Twitch chat. Like, what's the point of me like watching that? My Twitch just isn't big enough to the point where like I can really care about it. Show some respect for that viewer, I guess. It's probably me. You finished Dispatch? Yeah, I finished Dispatch. Go to game. Look at what I typed. I saw. What upgrades do you need? Chimera 5 Gauntlet, Chimera 5 Leaping Sword, second Gauntlet, or second Pendant, second or third Avon's Drill, Hep Relic Scatha, Hep Relic Penguin. That's pretty much it. After that, I would be kind of lost on what to buy. Chimera 5 on drill? You can't, but that would be interesting. I would have to get a 4th drill just to test that out. Dog is barking. I'm sorry if you can hear him. Being kind of a bitch. Favorite Z team member? Golem. I like Golem a lot. He's chill. Golem was pretty cool. He was awesome. Texture pack to use? Riviera by Kino. Should be in my Discord. It's Sky Hanny. Sky Hanny does this. Sky Hanny has the most accurate timer. It goes off of the widget, so that's why I use it. Oh, you have 2 drills? I need 3. But the first drill is for mining, the second one is for mining. Well, the thing is with shaft mining is when I get into Jasper, I switch between the drills because this drill is good for the first 27 cold you have in a shaft, and then this one's for the rest because the fortune, pristine, and cold resistance is better after 27 cold. It's a little complex, but it's awesome. Cool little fun fact. And I need a 3rd one because the lustrous drill needs to have a blue cheese, and then you swap it after you get a shaft. Flambe? Flambe was goated. You gotta spend like 4 bill? More like 7, but yeah. No mining updates. We'll probably not get a mining update. We might get like a patch eventually, but there's not gonna be a mining update for a month, like a big content one for a year, probably. Around a year. Sadly. I mean, we know Glacier Lake exists. We just know it's probably not dropping because the updates they plan on dropping is the Garden V2 thing, and then the next foraging update, and the Lotus Atoll update. So they don't. Mining is not important at the moment for Hypixel, unless they like shadow drop it unannounced, which I don't think they will. That'd be kind of silly. That is the only reason. That's the only reason I've ever touched alchemy. It's the only reason my alchemy level is like, I think 20 because of cold res. It's kind of funny. Not really. I think our House of Representatives voted for it to be leaked, so I might read it if it is actually leaked. I don't know if that's a Hypixel topic though. It's your net, like I think it's 13.5 at the moment. But I haven't been playing very actively for the last couple of days. No, I don't think the admins are worried about EU servers at all. And even in the next 2 years. I don't think that's something they care about at the moment. Because they know you'll still play the game even if you have bad ping. And it's just not something that they can work on at the moment. Should I get Yogg Armor or Sorrow? No, I wouldn't get any of it. I would just go straight to Devon's after Glaciate. How many times do you get macro checks? Not much. My mouse is just kind of weird where it like flicks every now and then for some reason. It looks like I get a macro check. I don't really get macro check farming, or mining, sorry. Farming I did. But, you know, farming is like, you know, the most macro thing of all time, so it makes sense. Support macros? I don't support them, but I don't believe that you should hate people because they cheat in a video game. It's kind of cringe. I will never cheat anymore. I F11'd mushrooms back in the day and got banned, but I've served my time and I realized that it's not that serious. I don't need to cheat in this game to be good. Clearly I do because I fucking suck, but nah, I don't. I won't ever cheat. I want to get YouTube rank. I don't know if they'll let me because of that, but what is F11 mushroom? Basically, if you press F11 to full screen your game, you will attack constantly like this. And with teleport pads, you are able to just move forever. And that's pretty much what I did. Ooh, nice. 2.2 mil. Perfect. That's why we loot our Lapis corpses now. No need to macro after greenhouse. It's a Windows setting. I mean, it's not really a Windows setting. You full screen. It's just full screening and unfull screening. Mining will infinitely make you more money, and it's also more engaging and fun, in my opinion. Mouse setting to auto hold. I mean, at that point, it's just like dead ass macroing. But they're both macros technically. It doesn't really matter. I don't do it anymore. It's not really important. But how Hypixel's coded, you could dead ass macro farming as long as you're at your computer. You're not getting banned, which is, you know, whatever. I mean, I've seen people who are actually legit get banned because they didn't respond to a check. It's happened. It's insane. If you look like you're cheating and you're legit, yeah, I've gotten a couple things. I just haven't opened them. You will get banned. Even in mining, it happens in mining too. Like if you just go back to mining and they check you and you don't realize, you could get banned. Deadass happens. Yep. You can get banned if you're legit. It happens all the time. Especially now. If you don't respond to the check, you'll get banned. You have to respond to the check. Make sure you're at your computer. Make sure you are actively paying attention. Look at unsoulbound net worth. I have skins. My Devon helmet skin is like 800 mil. What do you make per hour? I make 50 to 60, depending on my Jasper spawns, but it's probably more like 40 mil. I don't know what you'll make. I've also invested like 14 bill in gear, which I don't think you will. So just know that. Because I feel like every time people ask me these questions, I just know for a fact they're not going to invest the money that I did. Oh, I can? Well, if you want to invest 14 bill, then invest 14 bill, please. You'll make that kind of money. Where... Like, I need to just start checking this one first, because it's always this one. It's not. What? Damn it. Yes, you can still mine at 300 ping. For sure. Is it this one? I thought I checked this one. Wait, am I tweaking? Whatever, fuck it. Gonna make it back in like 5 years? Yeah, probably. I legit have 2 drills that are like fully maxed out. I don't even mind. Why? The only reason you should buy 2 drills is if you actively want to play mining for like more than like 1,000 or so hours. How does check work? No, it's like you're mining like this, or like you're farming like this, and then you go. And then you just keep mining, and then you don't realize, and then you get banned because of it. So you just have to respond, like, you know, type a comment in chat, be like, hey, don't macro check me, I'm legit, or blah, 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 blah. How long does the check take? I mean, it's instant, it just happens. You just say, I'm not cheating. Leave me alone. Like, what was that? Yeah, if you farm on your second screen and you're not paying attention, you'll get banned. I mean, you have to just react, just instantly react if you see it. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, because the admins have kind of gone into this like mode where they're like, if they suspect you for cheating, they'll just ban you, even if you're legit. Like, if you look like suspicious, they're just gonna ban you. I think. I believe that's how it is, Frost, right? It's cooked, yeah. I mean, that's what it's come to. Yeah, they're not even trying. They're just getting rid of you, and it's probably easier that way for them. It's a texture pack, and if you look up SPFD on Modrant in the texture packs, you will be able to see it. Can't take the risk? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Their biggest problem is cheaters, because this is an economy run game, and they make a lot of money off of booster cookies. So obviously they're gonna wanna make sure cheaters get banned, because the more cheaters there are, the more money in the economy, the less people buy cookies, because they can just instantly buy it with coins. Holy fuck, that took time to say. Literally using hand cam, face cam. Yeah, I mean, unlucky. Simple as that. Unless you hate your life. I love my life mostly. You know, everybody has their low moments, but I've gotten a lot leaner than I was. I'm working on getting even leaner in the gym. Good grades in college. Having a good time in my life. Pretty good period. I just play skyblock for fun. I have a good time. All of my viewers seem to be nice most of the time. Sometimes they're not. But I'm enjoying it. Are you studying business? I have a job. I make good money. I would say I'm pretty good. Don't hate my life at all. I only have to play skyblock for like 2 to 3 hours a day. I'm not like the top foraging XP person who's playing like 20 hours a day and probably hates themselves. Still looking for a job? Yeah, it'll come. It'll come. It looks so smooth when you're mining. Imagine me when I'm not talking to chat and I'm actively playing. Nice. Finally. It's been a minute. Imagine me in my prime. Chill out on proposing? What do you mean? Show mining, use grimoire. Give me 1 second to do that. Let me loot these corpses and stuff, and then I'll read all the messages so I can actually like make some money this stream. Alright. Oh, #1 foraging XP? Yeah. That's they need like mental health. I really think Hypixel should like implement like a 10-minute or a 10-hour timer on the skyblock where it gives you like an hour break if you've been on for 10 hours. I think that's ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know about that. I've been farming for 600 hours. Yeah, but farming is basically AFK. Where's your combat? Don't need it. For real. 10 bill, yeah. Well, forging XP is really easy to get, but still, they play like 20 hours a day. It's actually unhealthy. Like I genuinely think Hypixel needs to like make it so where if you play for 10 hours straight, it just gives you a 1 hour cooldown. When are you doing class average 50? I'd literally rather put a bullet in my head. Yeah, that's like actually degenerate. Like, there's no way that that's healthy or should be like allowed. But I mean, it's more the more time people play, the better money they make. So I mean, they're not gonna do anything about it. But I don't think that should be allowed. Why do you not like dungeons? I mean, it's the same way as why people don't like certain foods. Some people just don't like stuff. And it's okay. There's no point in arguing about it. What's up, Swift? You know, it's okay not to like stuff. Completely okay to like I know a lot of people hate mining, but I would be like, I love mining. Mining is my favorite thing to do in game. I don't know why you wouldn't like it, but you know, that's an opinion. Not everybody agrees with said opinion, so I'm not gonna like bash you for hating mining. In fact, a lot of my viewers actually hate mining, but they only watch me because I do it, which is fine. I'm not gonna berate you because you don't like it. But a lot of dungeon players come in my chat and are like, you don't play dungeons, you're weird, you're a loser. Like, okay. Lucy didn't quit, I don't think. I think Lucy did stop playing or something. Was she making one Jasper Shaft? At least 22 mil. At least. Even in a 0 lapis. Kind of fun. What, mining? I love mining. I make like 3 mil. That's really bad, dude. You probably shouldn't be mining Jasper at this point. You need to upgrade your gear. It'll take like 14, 15 minutes. So I'm basically making like 1.5 mil every minute. It's pretty goated. Mm. 17 mil? That's not as bad, but it's still not that good. Skyblock doesn't feel like Minecraft. That's because it's inherently just a different game mode. Yeah, dopamine spikes are awesome. It's possible. I mean, anything's possible, but you're not going to probably have that. 20 mil an hour farming? Yeah, I make that in one Jasper Shaft. I should make more than that. I mean, obviously, you have to put more effort in for this, though. You need like 2 bill to get into mining. You need more than that to get into this. You need like a 5 bill setup at least minimum to actually like make anything with shaft mining. If you get into Jasper Grotto mining though, you could probably make like 60 mil an hour with a mid tier setup. Make 20 with enchanted glaciite, true. I at least make like 15 mil an hour just from the glaciite. Probably. Because I when I do my profit tests, like I never actually like combine my glaciite. And I get like what? A mil glaciite in an hour? I don't know about that. Who's this aura person? Somebody who's a precursor clanker. We all hate aura, true. That's pretty good for Iron Man. Good on you, man. It just sounds kind of boring to me. 1 mil an hour. Okay, well, maybe like 500k. Or I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Probably less than that. Probably like 350k, something like that. 300k. Yeah. I'm not actively testing, so I wouldn't know. It's not something I care about really. Or it's probably like Dante. I think they're gonna go somewhere different. I really hope they don't do the YouTuber event thing like they did last time. Like, I wouldn't be mad if they did that, but I kind of hope they should just like do more lore stuff, like a live event, kind of like taking the page out of the Fortnite book. That'd be awesome. Hit top 20 glaze. I was, and then I stopped playing for like 2 days, so I lost it. I think Pest would probably be more fun than Diamond. I was watching Jimbo play yesterday, and that shit looked awful. Pick a disease for real. You're a communist, you're a precursor, you're a clanker. Like, pick one. Or I can't pick. I don't know if I popped Flare Flush. Whatever. Best farming looks fun. I think so. I've looked at some of the Finnegan gameplay and it looks fun, I guess. I'm not really sure though. Best farming isn't fun. Oh, okay. I've never done it. Don't plan on doing it. I was gonna do it at the beginning of this series, but if you guys don't know, the reason I started this profile was for like a series that I did, and I was gonna do that, but for like early game, but I didn't do it. Easily macroable. All right. I don't plan on macroing anything. So, what you make per hour? I will make 60 mil an hour if I get a Jasper. If I don't get a Jasper, I'll make like 30, 40 mil, probably. 30, 40, 50, depends. Depends on my corpses. If I started forging stuff, oh my god, I would make like 70 mil an hour. 70 mil an hour with 1 Jasper, and then like 50, 60, no Jasper. If I started forging and I had perfects on my gauntlet. Yeah, I don't know if that's something to be flexing that you macroed 600 hours, but sure. It's not something to be flexing. Perfects on the gauntlet make a... Basically, if you kill 10 glacites per shaft, that's an extra... What? 25... I don't know, 25 seconds per... Off your whatever you're forging. And if you're forging Umber, you know, that's pretty good. I'm saying that it wasn't a flex. That was my whole point. I was saying you're not... Why? Like, that's not a flex. You only mine Jasper? Yep. It's the only thing I mine, and then I spawn with Ruby and Jade. Which is suboptimal. You should be spawning with, like, Amber and Jade. Or Amber and Ruby. But I didn't say that. Amber or Amethyst. I just don't have a route for that yet. Maybe I will make one. I don't know about shuriken farming, but it's probably like an early game method. Probably good to get into something else like farming or like a good setup for farming or mining or whatever you do. I really have to piss. I'm gonna go piss after this shot. Sorry guys. I know everybody hates when I go piss because I'm stopped playing for 2 minutes, but still. I've had 0 checks. Yeah, I mean, inherently saying like your macro hours is you flexing it. I guess. Pisses for 2 minutes. Well, I'm not saying I'm just saying that would be like the maximum amount of time. 30 mil an hour without Jaspers, then I don't get. What do you mean? I make 30 mil an hour from Glaciite, from corpses, from mining the Ruby and the Jade. That's how I can at least make 30 mil an hour, and that's probably more like 40, 50, depending on my Lapis corpse drops. And my Glaciite and my gems and my every other fucking thing you get from shafting. I don't know about automatons. That sounds interesting though. Holy fuck, I'm kind of locked in this Jasper shaft, I'm not gonna lie. I play the game of your macro. You like to reap the rewards without having to put in the effort. And it makes sense. Yeah, I loot the corpses and then I did. Cold resistance, 97.4, which is why I placed my Campfire so late. Yeah, buying carries and stuff gets a little sketch when you start doing stuff like that, because Hypixel can't detect, like, you don't know you're buying a carry. You don't, they can't read your mind. Show the breakdown? Yeah, I can. 30 virus making 100 mil an hour. Yeah, maybe from buying cookies with creator code. Maybe. At least I got them in, but if you think macroing Garden on Iron Man is not playing the game, but you're stupid if you think that, bro. I think you need a reality check. Do you mine for money? I mostly mine for fun on stream, because I don't I play bad on stream. Like, I could be doing way better in this chat for sure. Quit farming, probably for the best. Yeah, honestly, farming is dead ass just like AFK anyway. There's no real reason to do that. I just don't understand it to me. I mean, I put 600 hours of this. I mean, but I was actively playing. I wouldn't even say 600 hours is not that bad, because considering if your profile is a year old and you play like 2 hours a day, and that's 600 hours right there. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't get my 10% boost. I think this game is economy driven, which is why they are very scared for macros, and they make a lot of money off of gems. And if cookies are low in price, then, you know, because of macros, which is what happened with the Garden update, it's bad for their business. Macroing parts of the game is necessary. Honestly, I'm about to ban you, bro. Like, macroing is not necessary. I'm not mad at you for macroing. I'm mad at you for thinking that, like, you're better than everybody else for macroing. Like, what? It's a Sky Handy ability, Polar Bear. Like I said, I'm fine if you macro. Like, I don't care. But saying that you have to macro in this game is actually atrocious. Like, what? You have to macro in this game. Like, what? Come on. Lock in. You don't have to do anything in this game. That's just like an awful take. Just kills the game. I mean, if you want to, sure, but don't come in my chat bragging that you macroed for 600 hours, made billions, and then think that it's impossible to play this game without macroing. Like, come on. Seriously. Congrats on your farming level. That's awesome. Harp. You know, the harp is like easy now, isn't it? You just have to get like 90%. 90% sure he's joking. Yeah, I assume he's rage baiting as well. Yeah, dungeons is just one of those things that I just don't like. And I understand a lot of people cheat in it, but I still wouldn't cheat in it. Like, taking the fun out of the garden. Yeah, I mean, the garden is just poorly designed, but I'm not, like I said, nobody was ever making fun of you. They were just saying that, why are you flexing this? I'm gonna go piss real quick. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second. in garden for 1,000 hours? I mean, you're AFK. You're AFK. Piss was okay. I was holding it in for like an hour and a half, so. In that shaft, I made... Let's see here. $23 mil, 633,000. Did it splash? No, it did not splash. I don't know why we're asking this though. Would he be crying? I mean, technically, you're still a cheater. You show the code breakdown? Absolutely, I can. Oops. There you go. Which mean you have like 30, man. I am blessed by the ping. Not gonna lie. No problem. No problem at all. You got 300 ping. You can still probably make similar money to me with 300 ping. I'm gonna be honest. Sam does it. Sam's still here in the chat. Sam will tell you. There is no reason to blame ping. You sure your key command binds or whatever? What do you mean by that? Make half of your rates. Unlucky. Do you have my gear? Who's #1 coal miner? Korean. He's a goat at coal. TNT coming from me. It's the mage people shooting beams. I probably should turn hostile creatures off. Oh, you want to see this? These are my commands. I'll just go through all of them. If you really care, you could slow the video down or whatever. Pretty much max, not 2 Devonstrals actually makes me a lot more money in a Jasper shaft, really. I get like an extra 20, 30 fines, I'm pretty sure. Macros get banned by AI. They can get banned by Watchdog, or they can get banned by a spectator as well. Yeah, 2 Devonstral is actually really good. Maybe, it's probably more like 10, 15 fines. I'm kind of over-exaggerating. Yeah, ping isn't really that important for what I do. I think they've definitely are a lot harsher on how macro stuff is now. They'll just straight up ban you if they think you're cheating. So be careful if you're part of that community. My shaft mining guide is okay. I would just watch my updated video that I posted after, and then if you really want, you can go watch Swift's video that he posted. But and then watch my new video, and then you should be fine. 5 cold res beats the 50 fortune. Well, you actually gain an extra. You only lose 43 fortune due to you being able to put blazing on another piece of equipment, and the 42 fortune or 43 fortune isn't as important as the 5 cold res, which makes it better. At least for my testing. I hate these new shafts so much because I never know where the corpses are. I'm like a lost puppy. Yeah, I don't really care for it. I haven't even caught up on Stranger Things. I didn't even watch the last season. Probably Diana. I plan on doing Diana after I have a Hypermax mining setup. These new shafts, I just don't have the corpses memorized, so I actually lose money per hour because of it. Did my Onyx ever fill? I only got 3. 500 mil price tag. It's a small price to pay for being the best. Yeah, I plan on slowly buying a Diana setup. I'm gonna buy all the MP I can buy, and then after that, I'll buy the stuff for the items. What are you missing for your setup? I need Chimera on the Leaping Sword, and Max Gauntlet with Chimera. Pep Relic on my Scatha, 3rd Avenge Drill, and a 2nd Pendant and 2nd Jade Belt, and then I'll be maxed. You warped out of it? Yeah. My case cam's gonna be covering it, but I use semicolon for hub to /hub, and then I do my middle mouse button for warp base. do obby instead. Obby would make me less money than doing this. I'm on Leaping Sword, so I don't lose cold resistance. I don't care about skyblock XP. It's just not something I'm worried about. I just do what I do to have fun. If I do something that I'm not gonna have fun with, I don't want to do it. But the thing is, Frost, I'm not gonna get max MP because I don't want to get any of the talismans that cause you to have a requirement. I will not be doing it. Anything that causes you to have a requirement is just something I'm not interested in. Which is why I will not be able to get max MP, because I will not be buying any of the stuff. $60 mil? 60 mil is similar money to what I make right now, by the way. So, like, what's the point of swapping? I guess collection. Have I maxed out RIP? Nope. Haven't done it on this profile. I've done it on like 5 other profiles, but I won't do it on this one. I don't plan on doing anything that would piss me off. Anything that would piss me off, I'm just not doing on this profile. I like Diana, I like mining, and I don't know what else I like. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I don't want to do obby. That's really what I'm trying to say. Just fully max one profile? Why? Why would I want to do that? Why would I care? I don't care. What makes the most money per hour? Coal. It's by coal by a long shot. 2 gemstone collection? It's pretty low. It's only like 1.4 bill. I just want to play the game how I want to play, and people need to realize that that's okay. It's okay to do stuff like that. You don't have to play. You don't have to max the game. And once people realize that, everybody will be happy. If your goal is to max the game, that's okay too. I mean, that was my goal originally, but then I realized that it was boring, and I didn't want to do that, and I would have quit the game if I did that. Which is why I quit in the first place, because I felt pressured, and there was too much to do. So now I'm just doing what I want to do, and I'm having so much more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a Chimera 5 Gauntlet and Leaping Sword and a 3rd Demonstral and another pendant because I want to. Yeah, I'll probably fish too. I didn't think about that. Or I wouldn't say that because they probably haven't even figured out how to do that. But if that happened, then yeah, I'd probably vote for Aura because then I would have 0 ping. And that would make me more money. But if everybody has 0 ping, then I would also be losing money and be losing my competitive advantage. So in that case, I guess I wouldn't vote Aura because prices would go down because everybody's better. Yeah, I could push. I'd be down for that. Give me a little bit. Yeah, if Hytale has a skyblock server that's like the same thing, I'd play that over this for sure. Because it's their own engine, so they can do whatever they want with it. It would just be better. Having their own engine would just make the game better. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's what they should do, but they're not gonna do that, I don't think. Fuck this stupid Onyx shaft. Sky Henny. We'll just have to see how Hytale does, but a lot of people know rarest RNG that I've dropped, Alloy, or not Alloy, Locket. But I also don't really have an opportunity to drop another RNG of any kind. I've dropped a Quick Claw and I've dropped an Implosion. You could drop the Phoenix Pet? I could. That could potentially happen. I ignore them for now, but when I feel like it, sometimes I buy keys. Like, I don't really have a lot of money at the moment. I'm only sitting on like 300, 400 mil, so I don't really want to buy keys right now. I have no idea. I haven't gone in depth on Hytale stuff. We'll have to see when it drops. Maybe I'll stream it. We'll have to see, because I haven't really seen anything about it. It could be the best thing ever, it could be the worst. Oh, you're talking about the buying. Oh, I have no idea about the buying stuff. I'd probably just buy the base version. I have no reason to buy the super overpriced one for no reason. I think that's silly. I don't know about that. Think about starting to stream and become your one-on-one rival. You should. Yeah, I don't want cosmetics. Cosmetics are useless. As I buy a 700 mil Devon gemstone skin. Yeah, I don't know. Hytale could be good. I'll probably buy it. I mean, it's only 20 bucks. It's really not that bad. No, but I do think cosmetics are useless, though. I mean, they are. Like, logically, they are, but... Oh, you have Poop Skatha? Yeah, I was talking about how I needed Poop Skatha. I needed it, alright? It matches the fit. But I have the money to throw that away. You shouldn't be spending money on cosmetics unless you have the money to throw away. And especially real money. Like, I don't want to spend money on real life cosmetics, especially. I mean, these are just coins. I make like 60 mil an hour. I can get that back easy. But like, logically, if you're trying to be like super min-max, you shouldn't be buying them. And you invest in skins? I don't wanna. I wanna buy stuff that has meaning to me. Because that's the important part of this game to me. Buy stuff that has meaning. Don't follow the crowd. Play how you want to play. Don't dress good IRL, do that. I literally wear a black t-shirt and sweats every day, pretty much. That's my combo every day. I will never wear anything different. Who's we? Nah, I dress like shit. Specifically me, yes, I dress like shit. But that's okay, because I like dressing like shit. I'm not trying to impress anybody. Made your bed? No, honestly I have to do laundry today and tomorrow. My bed looks like shit. But you don't get to see it today. Why not? You just don't get to. 20% cooldown is like a curse and a gift at the same time. It's only a gift if it's in a shaft. Outside of a shaft, it makes you have to spawn like another 10 seconds. One messy bed? No. You live alone? No, I live with my family. I love guessing correctly. Oops, that sucks. Somebody insta-sell me some Onyx, guys? Come on. I just need 2. Please, guys. Please, Speed. I need this. Are you going to the gym? I go to the gym and I'm in university, yes. Insta buy that shit? Honestly, I'm about to. What's the difference? Yeah, it's really not that big of a difference. Yeah. What are you opinion about macros? I talk about it all the time. I don't care if you macro. I'm not gonna macro. I don't think you should, but if you do, I'm not gonna like hate you. I think that's bad. Like, there's no point in hating people. University is fine. I'm just doing all my unimportant classes at the moment. Yeah, every stream I'm like, I don't care, but I'm not gonna tell you to do something that's against the rules. If you do it, like I can't stop you. I'm not gonna hate you. I don't have a hype. I have no reason to have a hype. Simple as that. I'll take. Okay. I mostly agree. If you're cheating in something like UHC, I probably would think you need to get banned. Or like Bed Wars or something like that, but those games are both irrelevant, so they don't matter anyway. Where the fuck am I? I went to heaven right there. Gucci came out of nowhere and took me away. I think the whole dungeons cheater thing could be just easily solved by the admins by just like making dungeons not shit. You're gonna buy a hype? No. I don't plan on having a hype at all on this profile. I have no reason for one. If I eventually run out of stuff to buy and I literally only had a hype as an option, I guess I would buy it. I literally just play for the love of the game, pretty much. For streaming and stuff like that. We were talking about that earlier, Puppy Girl. There was one guy in chat who was like, I macroed 600 hours, I'm the best. If you don't macro, you're shitter. And I was like, you're weird. We were talking about that. Like, I mean, you're just a person to me. Like, obviously, there's no problem if you do something like that. What? You're gonna do fishing? Yeah, like I said, once I run out of stuff in mining, eventually I'll do other stuff. Like, eventually when I only have, like, when I bought all the billion coin upgrades, when I have, like, a max shafting setup and nothing to buy, like, yeah, of course I'm gonna go do something else. I mean, I might still shaft every now and then, but... Like, I want to do Diana, eventually. I want to do fishing, because fishing is going to be needed for Glacier Lake. It's going to happen. I like mining, and there's other things in this game that I like doing as well. I just want to finish mining first, because I like mining a lot more than the other stuff I could be doing. See you later. You know? I just like mining. And then I'll get a max Diana setup, and then I'll get a max fishing setup. Like, that's just how I see the game. I just do what I want. That's how everybody should see the game. Play the game how you want to play it. Have fun with it. Don't let some YouTuber tell you what to do. Just do what you want to do. That's the problem with skyblock, is that YouTubers just tell people how to play the game. You know, I kind of used to agree with that, but now I'm like, just do what you want to do. If you want to be good like me, maybe you can ask me some... I didn't mean to do that. You want to be like, if you want to do what I do in skyblock, not be good like me. If you want to do what I do, I will answer your questions and stuff, but you should deadass just do what you want to do in the game instead of like forcing yourself to do what YouTubers tell you to do. Who will we watch if you stop mining? I'm not gonna stop mining. I'm just gonna do other things as well. I mean, I'm probably like, I have to make like 6 billion coins still, guys. You gotta understand, 6 billion coins takes me like a long time. That'll take me a while. I need another Devon's drill. I need another pendant, so that's already 4 bill. Then I need another jade belt, 4.1. I don't know how low jade belts are. Then I need 2 hep relics, bill. So that's 5 bill. And then I need some other stuff. I would get blue cheese first. Oh, you need another pendant? One that has blazing for spawning. Basically, you need 2 sets of equipment. One that's full blazing for spawning, because you can't 13 tick. I mean, you're not going to 13 tick Jasper outside of this, so you only need it. You need 1 set of equipment for mining out the shaft and 1 set of equipment for spawning the shaft. Basically. Then I need a hep relic on Skatha and a hep relic on a penguin. Penguin is literally investing for the future for Glacier Lake. That's the only reason I would buy it. And then after that, I'll slowly start investing in the Diana setup. Your first mistake was buying KFC, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, blazing. You'd put blazing on a pendant and on the jade belt. And then when you get in the shaft, you just swap to your royal so you can 13 tick Jasper. Other games you play? I don't really play any other games at the moment. I'm 19. When a single player comes out, a single player game that comes out, like I'll buy it and I'll play it off stream. But last game I played was Dispatch. Dispatch was good. I go to the gym, I play guitar every now and then, I work, and I play skyblock. No, I don't. I usually just ask people in chat. I overpay. I'll get people in chat to like buy my shit or buy make cold res potions, and I'll buy them like at extreme prices just because I don't want to do it. Hand warmers are still meta. Hand warmers have been meta. What? I'm confused. Yeah, Royal, you wouldn't, I mean, you could technically swap, it doesn't matter which one of these you have on Royal. Like, I could have a Royal hand warmer, it wouldn't matter, or I could have a Royal Sapphire Cloak. You just need, at least with the setup I'm running, you need one Royal Legendary Equipment and Royal on the pendant to be able to 13 tick. Face cam today? Yeah, I've had face cam the last couple of streams. What else you do for money? I only mine. You're so handsome, thank you. You need Sapphire Cloak to 13 tick. I'm just really passionate about shaft mining, okay? Sorry, I was answering. How long can you 13 tick? Just in the shaft you can 13 tick. That's the only time you'll be able to do it because of the shaft buffs. Oh, well, yeah, until your max full res, yeah. I guess. I didn't think about that. Soph! Hello. My goat. How's the M7 going? Or if you've still been playing. I didn't realize that was the question they were asking. Answering a question while shaft mining and shaft spawn, so I have to dip. Yeah, it always sucks. I always just say bye. Making me depressed, bro, stop. Stop playing it then. You're not passionate enough, you're right, my bad. Most cases, gemstone equipment is literally one fortune upgrade from titanium. Yeah, the fortune isn't the issue, you need it for the speed. The speed helps more than the fortune. I need it, brother. Please stop. Look. Just wait for the day that class average gets changed to be the same amount of XP as Kata 50. And you're cooked. It's gonna happen. And you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like... I was not looking into the camera. I thought I was. I'm too used to the other camera angle. See in 2055, bro, true. Give me the name of the mod that helps you see mana. I have no idea. I don't even think I'm using a mod for that. It's just base Hypixel. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. What's up, Aiden? How to use campfires? Whenever you hit your cold res in a lobby, or like, so like, let's say your max cold res is 92.4. When you hit 92 cold, like, you'll pop your campfire. Simple as that. Or if you have Hep Relic, you pop it at 97. But I sometimes pop it earlier with Hep Relic because I might die and I forget about it. So just whatever you wanted to do. Yeah, that attribute is good. Some of the attributes are really cool, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the attribute update. Seems like a lot of work. I mean, I guess you could just buy them. So I guess it's not really an issue. But I don't know. The whole fusing thing just seems confusing to me. But I'm also just stupid, so whatever. You only can't fire once per shaft. You can fire as many times as you want. But it, you know, it starts to add up. And it starts to become not worth it at some point. Do I have a pair? I don't know if I had a Peridot or not. No. I wanted that Vanguard. So if I invite you, then I have to invite everybody, and then that's why I don't do that, because it just gets annoying. Off stream, if you want Vanguards, let me know. But on stream, I'm not doing that, because then people are going to start complaining. I can't handle that. Aquamarine, Peridot. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. Aquamarine and Peridot don't matter. So if there's, but you could just do the math if you need it. Going to bed. Have a good sleep. We pay you. That's an interesting offer, but I just don't know. It just seems like too much effort and then too much downtime, and I could be losing out on potential Jasper shafts. So I'm not sure. First one of my streams. Welcome. This is a very chill stream compared to normal. Normally I'm clip farming and being weird, but it just depends on the day. If you're a viewer, you would know. Yesterday's stream was like actually insane, and then this one's like very laid back, chill. Egoing Soap? What did Soap say? I didn't ego Soap. I just didn't want to party everybody for Vanguards. I mean, I literally gave a logical reason as why I didn't really want to do it. Claim your commissions? For what? Don't need to. You think Aura is a clanker? Yeah, Aura is a precursor clanker. We hate Aura. True. Real and true. Everybody believes this. Coal weight? Why would I care about coal weight? I mean, like, I like seeing my coal weight go up, but like, I don't care about optimizing it. I don't need commissions for anything. How do you get through the commission grind? You just gotta deal with it. It sucks. You just gotta deal with it. Cool stat to have, I guess. But I'm gonna get high coal weight without having to do that anyway, so it's not really a big problem. No, I'm throwing that around because I believe it. Aura took away my precious 4-perk coal. You know how I feel about that? I can't even believe it. Just wait until Aura is gonna make you pay for stuff. She did, yeah. Aura replaced coal. Very tragic. The switch up is wild. Bro said, why would you say that? Yeah, Aura's a clanker. What's up, Gornak? W switch up. Yeah. Look, I've been saying, okay, at first somebody told me and baited me saying that you get more Jasper shafts, and I was baited and I was mad, so now I just fuel the fire. Chance of Nyanza die. True, I didn't think about that. Not a bad idea, but it also just causes downtime, and I don't really care for Nyanza die. I'm not a die hunter or anything. Like I said, I do this shit for fun. I'm a fun haver. 100 mil overflow glaciate, it's gonna happen in the like max amount, probably less. It would buff Vanguards? Yeah, I know. If it's but the thing is, there's no shaft that's a rare occurrence. They're all equal, technically. So it wouldn't matter. There's no way to buff it unless she illicitly said in her perks, we are buffing the transfer gotcha traps. Then I would be like, all right, now I'm in. But that's not going to happen. The admins wouldn't do that just to cater towards me. Is it worth to get the Montreal? Is grass green? I don't know. Fishing's a pretty easy skill to max. I don't think you need a 50% buff just to max it. You could max the skill with 0 buff and it would still only take you like max 25 hours. Not even that. Yeah, you need Devon Drill on an Iron Man. You need a hypermax mining setup because mining is one of the best methods you can do to make coins. So yeah, you should get a Devon Drill. That's why every Iron Man event player eventually suffers through it. Heard it took 100 hours. Who told you fishing takes 100 hours? Because they're a bot. Cole died. Cole got kicked out of office because Aura took Cole's place. That's why we don't like Aura. Where's my mod? So if I don't even have mod in your chat, why should I mod you? Give me one reason. One reason! Fake friend, for real. Come on. Self is cool. I would, you know, I don't have mod in self chat. Like, come on. This isn't even that bad of a difference. We'll see if it fills. Mod Soph. Type 1 if we mod Soph. You asked I would give it to him? I never asked. Yeah, because mod is whatever, you know? If it wasn't Cole, would you be okay with her? Probably. That's the main reason we're upset about Aura. I mean, also having the fact of having to give away my coins to other people makes me a little... I don't know how I feel about that. Peridot, you asked me that in DMs. But, or, there probably is a 13 tick equivalent. But you would just have to look at the tick speeds of every gem and figure it out. That's what I said when you DM'd me. Fine. Fine. You're getting the standard moderator. You're lucky. I'm in a nice mood today. It's Thanksgiving. It's a texture pack. Peridot is harder than Jasper. Yeah, I mean, do the tick speed math. You can figure it out. Hear me out, 5 per Cole. Hear me out. Cole comes back, destroys Aura, and brings Glaciite Lake. That's the real. That would be cinema. That would be cinema. Look DMs. Okay. Is that Reyna? We'll put Reyna in CSGO. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Keep dreaming? Nah, it's gonna happen. Cole's gonna do it. You should be hired. True. Real and true. I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. Cole will save the day. For real. Cole's gonna come out of nowhere. Save the day. All the miners will unite. It's gonna happen. All the miners are uniting together. I hate this stupid shaft so much. You know what I mean. Ah, my foot's asleep. Fuck. I hate when my foot's asleep. You guys ever get your foot asleep? Oh, fuck. I can't even move. Yes, I will go watch the FNAF 2 movie, probably. No, I wouldn't. I would not mine an Onyx. I would never mine an Onyx. I don't think anybody could pay me any amount of money to make me mine an Onyx. Skill do you think needs an update the most? Probably carpentry or alchemy. Something that's like easy to do and like kind of irrelevant. I would love to see a carpentry update where they actually made it useful. Alchemy could be like after, but I think they have plans for an alchemy update anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry about the mage stuff. To keep the noises loud for the ASMR stuff, we gotta keep the volume high. ZD2 is disabled? What do you mean? What happened? This side really gets your homeless out? You call me homeless? Do I really look that homeless, chat? I mean, I'm in a home. Animal update on garden. Well, I mean, they're gonna drop a garden update, are they not? Alright. Just the mustache? You look tough. I like the mustache. You're not taking the mustache away from me, guys. Sorry. Your legs are sleeping. My legs are fine now. They have the remnants of it, but like I feel okay. What just happened? How much aura is it to get a shattered locket? I'm not using the term aura anymore because of aura the mayor. How fire. How cool. But it'd be pretty cool. You looked homeless then? Yeah, my older shorts I did. Late 90s, about right. How peak? It would be peak. I could be my dad, bro. I'm not that old. So if you are 2 years older than me? Come on. 2 or 3? If anything, you're my dad. What? 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 3? Yeah, I think so, right? My melon collection is 6-7 mil. My cult member probably did that, like, unironically. What are you thankful for? Mining? Are you 18? No, I'm 19. Homeless because of my hair. I feel like my hair looks pretty normal right now. Thankful for my job. Thankful for my family. Thankful for you, like YouTube. I had a lot of fun doing YouTube. Yeah, stuff like that. Sky Mall worth? I think so. I think it's good. What? Yeah, the potions are worth it. 10 cold res is like insane. You know how much I would do for 2 cold res? I would pay like a bill right now for 2 cold res. I'd pay more than that. I'm being so for real. Yes, you're right, Bubba. You love pets now. The new Haibutsu game mode looks interesting. I think they could just put that effort into Skyblock, though. I don't know why they don't do that. I'll adopt you. I don't think you can. You illegally adopt somebody past 18? I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. I am a little homeless. Currently in my car, by the way, streaming. You give me consent. Alright. Yeah, gemstone spread is useless at the moment. But if I get elected, my perks would be like 100 gemstone spread, 10 gold res. I would just be given all the shaft fucking stats. I don't think I hope they don't do the election stuff though. I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't think they're gonna do stuff like that. Have you given a room tier? Yeah, I have. Like a while back. Gemstone spread procs pristine, bro. Come on. Somebody was lying to you. You have my vote? I would get all the shaft miners votes. I mean, like, I would give gemstone spread outside of tunnels as well. It'd be for everybody. All the Hypixel Skyblock miners would vote for me, for my perks. My perks would be goated. I would have the best perks. And I don't mean that like in a Death Streaks way. I mean that in a mining and Hypixel Skyblock way. Let me make that stuff clear. Yes, I would fix Maniac Miner, true. I would not, well, Maniac Miner is fixed, it just got nerfed. I would fix Filet of Fortune and Better Together, though. That would be my only thing I would actually want to fix. Maniac Miner is fixed, brother. They just nerfed it. And even with the nerf, Cole still makes like 110 mil an hour right now, so it's not even really nerfed. Oh, revert it. Yeah, I wouldn't revert it. There's no point in reverting it. Cole still makes so much money. You would just make even more. You lost a vote? Okay. Me when I lose 10%. It's not even 10%. It's like 4%. The difference is actually abysmal. I'm joking. Okay. How does it make 10 mil an hour? You gotta be in the no. I can't tell you. I don't want people being mad at me. Involves Cole, though. You just gotta be in the know. And it only makes 110 mil if you have, like, 20 ping. If I did it with the same tech, I'd probably make, like, 100, maybe 90 to 100 mil. With a good route. With a good route, my ping, I would make like 90 to 100. But if you're like Korean and you have a good route and like 0 ping almost, you're making like 110 mil an hour probably. 150 ping? Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt to call at that point. You might make like, unironically, 60, 70 mil an hour, unironically. How long would you say a nuke run takes? Probably like 2 minutes because you have to wait for bow. The bow cooldown is like 2 minutes. How do I get in the know? Join mining cult. You know, talk to some coal people. We like to spread information to people who are actually like dedicated and learning like cool stats and stuff. You want to see my aim stats? I don't want to know. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Oh, what is that the bow cooldown? I don't know what the bow cooldown is, so I can use that. Wolpet, have my mytho plates. Dob, Crash. Crash, you're really progressing pretty fast. Jimbo would be proud of you, for sure. My Peridot fill. I'll just buy the last one. I don't think it's really that different. No. Wait, what's the difference? Yeah, it's not bad. How much do you make right now shafting? Probably like 60 mil an hour. Maybe more. I don't know. I'm kind of an aura hater still. I'll be an aura hater until the day I die. I mean, just the stream with the perfects and stuff, I probably made like, you know, like 110 mil, maybe 120, so 60 mil. 60 mil an hour. I've also been very unlucky with my Jasper shafts. I've only had one, which is considered unlucky in 2 hours. Usually 1 an hour is considered average luck. Am I blind? I am blind. Is there Door Mines PT? Probably like 300 hours. I don't know. I'll check in a minute. What thing can I do with no to make with 655 no pendant low ping? Coal, I guess. Wait, 150 ping. I mean, I wouldn't even do anything. I would just max your powder and then go into some type of gemstone like Jasper Grotto mining, I guess. That's the only thing I could really think of. Jasper Grotto would probably be the best for you. I have the gear, I don't know how to do it. I would watch some guides and stuff. Join Mining Cult. Join the channel, ask some questions. Mainly the money comes from lapis corpses, crystal shafts, stuff like that. Jasper. Mainly Jasper. And Jade or whatever mining thing you spawn with. I mean, just from these couple hours, I've made 32 mil Jade, so. Definitely a portion of the profit. I have shitty public routes. You should probably buy a regular route. You could probably make like 30% more with a good route. Or just make your own. For real. It doesn't matter. They do the same thing. And I don't even think I have the requirements to use the other one. I wouldn't gold mine. Jasper would make you way more money. Gold mining is not good. It was good for like one day when the prices were like super high and then they dropped instantly. People still take some veins. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Just be how it be. Good for G-Drag? Yeah, but 100 mil gold takes like no time at all. As a money-making method, gold is not very good. It's probably like C tier. Yeah, I would look into Jasper. It's a good method. Sam, your coal route is probably just straight up perfect Jasper's coal route. Make like 60 mil an hour. If I get a Jasper. But I've been pretty unlucky this stream. But I've gotten 2 crystals, so I've made like an extra 20 mil. So I made up for it. Perfect Jaspers is always taken, yeah, obviously. Yeah, perfect Jaspers is like the most used route. If I was a plebeian, I would mine this. Hello, die, sir, die. 1.3 mil, and some people would have said not to loot the corpses. My mouse fucked up. My mouse causing me to lose my amount. Pity. Ah. Drop Frostbin die? Yeah, then I would definitely vouch for it. I was doing gold because I had 150, 80, 180 ping. It doesn't matter. You can do Jasper on high ping. You can do any gemstone on high ping. You just have to learn how to ping glide. And Jasper ping gliding is easy. From somebody with high ping was telling me about it. It's slower to mine, so it's easier to ping glide. Speaking of Jasper, I guess we'll mine this out and then I'll end stream afterwards. W Jasper in the chat. Oh, I needed this. Please speed, I needed this. I do gemstone spawning? Yes. Everybody should be gemstone spawning, unless you're doing Umber, and you have an Umber only route. Then maybe you can do Umber. But even then, it's like, Umber's really only good if you have like 7 alt accounts where you can forge on your co-op. Because you can have alt accounts and forge if you are on the same profile. You just can't do it if it's on multiple profiles. Umber is better if you have a bunch of accounts where you can do that. But that's the only time it's better. Tungsten spawning? Well, if you have a bunch of alts, it would be worth. The mod is Sky Henny. Purse is kind of homeless. Unlucky. That's what I tell Iron Man players too. If you're an Iron Man player, you should have a bunch of alt accounts. Yes, if you are on the same co-op, you are allowed to forge stuff and give it to your other... Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. If you're on the same co-op. That is proved by the Bazaar being able to claim other people's orders. Texture pack, it is Riviera by Kino. And also claiming AH stuff as well. You wouldn't be able to claim other people's stuff if that wasn't proved. Yes, to boost profiles. You are not allowed to boost profiles. You have to be on the same profile. If you are on the same profile, it is completely allowed to use the forge and transfer it to your other alt account. If you are on the same profile. You have to be on the same profile or it is considered boosting. Yes, you would need multiple Minecraft accounts, yeah. Exactly. I have double ability cooldown. I'm going to make so much fucking money from this shaft. I'm just letting you guys know in advance. My new Heart of the Mountain Tree does technically, or my new video technically shows it. You have to like pause the video though to like get it down. But the thing is, Sky Mall is not meta for shaft mining. You still use Deadmans. Still use Deadmans, or Deadmans is better than Sky Mall allegedly, but Sky Mall is just so much more fun, so I like using it. Speaking of that new video, if you haven't seen that video after this Jasper shaft, you should go watch that video. It's a good video. I put a lot of effort into it. No self promo or anything. Oh, I don't have cacao on. Oh my holy throw. I mean metalhead if I'm gemstone spawning. I guess if you mined Umber, but I don't think you should be mining Umber if you're gemstone spawning. You should just worry about Jasper. Ping gliding is basically I can't really explain it because my ping is very high and or very low, and I don't really have to. But basically, what you have to do is when you move earlier to the next block than you think you are. It's kind of confusing to explain. You just gotta go mine some gemstones, dead ass, and just practice. Move earlier to a block. That's literally all it is. Glaciite is a Dora metal, and you're making pennies and nickels from Glaciite. You make like 5 mil an hour from Glaciite. Yeah, I know, cacao's expensive. Glaciite is nothing. The mithril powder tree, or the mithril tree that we used before is still the tree that you use. You just don't have to have as much mithril powder anymore because you don't need, fuck. You don't need, what am I gonna say here? You don't need titanium and insanium. Yeah, with gold set. Broken like 2 more blocks. Whatever. This reason right here, being able to like have double ability cooldown, is the reason why I run Sky Mall. It's so busted. Yeah. Yes, I use campfires. I placed one to 97 cold. I would talk more, but honestly, I'm more worried about making coins. I'd rather make more money from Jasper than worry about talking, which is why I'm locked in when mining speed boosts happen. I don't really read the chat. Quick Forge not worth it. Quick Forge is basically a thing you can use whenever you need to. For example, let's say a gemstone or perfect gemstones take 20 hours. At the 6th hour, like when 6 hours remaining, you could deadass just reset your tree, and put Quick Forge on, and it'll be done. Quick Forge is something that is instantaneous. It's instantaneous. You don't need to constantly run it. I've proved this multiple times. People use it consistently for no reason. The only time it'd be maybe meta is if you were like doing Umber, and you like are consistently running your Forge. Maybe then it would be worth it, but honestly, even then, it's like the 30% off of 60 minutes isn't gonna make you that much money. I guess it'll make you a lot, but not that much. Oops. Hey, accidentally pressing T. Sorry if you heard that. Parents are yelling. Be Thanksgiving, which is why I will be ending stream after this, because I am going to go spend time with my family. But I gotta keep my stream schedule up. So, I have no idea what mod. I just memorized the corpses that are important. I think it's better to just do that than. Well, I mean, we're still streaming for like another 8 minutes. That's how long this Jasper Shaft will last. Grass is poisonous? Well, I'm not going outside. I'm just hanging out with my family. Still staying inside. Just, it's too cold to go outside. I don't think you can fit 1 trill in the bank. This is an Aura protest. Tomorrow at, I think, 8:30 EST. I'll be asleep though, sadly. So I will not be joining. I have work tomorrow. Or on Saturday, probably. As much as I would love to be there, we got Future 77's gonna be there, I think. We got a bunch of other content creators, I think, going. Sadly, I will not be able to participate, even though I want to. What protest? We're protesting Aura. We have like a rebellion LARP going on. It's kind of fun. Not big into LARPing, but you know, skyblock. How? I don't know. Well, when she gets elected, most likely. You're the face of the faction. Yeah, I need to be there, but real life stuff is more important than skyblock. I'm sorry. What's LARPing? It's like RP. I'll be protest. I mean, I'm protesting on stream every day, so I feel like that's more than enough. I made 2 videos about it. I've done my part. I've done my part. Yeah, I don't think I would ever miss work for skyblock. I'm sorry. It's just never gonna happen. Maybe if I had like 1 million subscribers, maybe I would. When's the protest? Join the Revolution Discord, but it should be 8:30 EST, I think. The Revolution Discord, it's in my video that I posted the other day. If you had 1 bill bank IRL, yes. You had 1 mil subs, what did you need a job for? That's why I said if I had 1 mil, I would do it. Which I don't. I have 7,000 subscribers, so close to 8 though. We're getting pretty close to 8. You guys should subscribe. That would be such a cool milestone. $30K just so crazy, dude. I don't know how people get that shit nowadays. I don't know. When was the last time somebody got YouTube rank on Hypixel? It must have been ages ago. That shit is like almost impossible nowadays without like coming from another game with your subs. Why is it hard? There's just not that many people playing the game anymore. There's barely 30K people active. So, I mean, now there is, but it's just not as much. It's harder to get viewers. But I'm trying my best, you know. If I stay consistent, we could probably get there. Just gotta stay consistent. I mean, my streams do pretty well, so I'm excited for the future. Maybe we can get it. I think if Hypixel just advertises better. I mean, TikTok is now very big for skyblock. Like, Fear started some shit on TikTok. I've been posting TikToks. Hopefully we can make TikTok make Hypixel better. We're trying to spread the game. I want people to play. This game's good. It's a good game. You just gotta... The thing is, it's very, like, YouTuber driven. Like, everybody's like, you need to do this, and not... Like, people aren't playing for how they should play. Like, they should just play the game how they want to play it. But YouTubers are like, you need to do this specific thing. And then that just ruins it. You watching football today? Dude, the Bengals are playing at 9 o'clock at night. I'm not watching, sadly. Maybe I'll watch, like, some of the games during the day, though. It's very sad, bro. I'm kind of pissed. I can't even watch my own team because of my job. Biggest German YouTuber wants to start playing it? That would be great. A lot of my viewers are German anyway. It'd be good for the game. Why is my server lagging? W name. It's a good game. Like, I love this game. Make shafts client-sided. Well, the developers are probably working on similar stuff like that. I mean, it's just that depends on when they finish developing it, or if they can ever do something like that. I mean, Minecraft game dev is pretty difficult, so I'm trying to cut the admin some slack. But I'm not cutting them too much, because you got to remember they get paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Better hitting a new tick or more fortune? You should really just be going for both. Probably the new tick though. That is a crazy comment. $75, probably the 75 mining fortune. What upgrades do you have left? Because what I did, I think I got 13 tick before all my max mining fortune upgrades. So probably 13 tick actually. I don't know. You need all of it anyway, so you may as well just go for the 13 tick and then buy the magic or mining fortune stuff after. No second drill, thinking about... Yeah, I would probably want a 13 tick over that, and then just 13 tick until you make enough money to buy the second drill. What do you think Aura will... I think Aura will just be what they say they're gonna be. You're just gonna be a communist, right? Like, that's straight up what it's gonna be, right? and then she'll open the breach and then bring the precursors, right? Yeah, I made so much money this stream. It's actually kind of wild. I'm so rich. casually talking about how I'm rich. Let me do this. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. No, I might stream tomorrow. Why not? Or no, tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.